Hello, you guys. It's me, Queen. Oh my gosh, I miss you guys. Just coming to say hey, boos, hey, bookie butts. Okay, thanks for coming to hang out with Queen. If you are new to this platform, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you. Okay, thank you abundantly. Thank you for allowing me to be in your space and in your moment. So I wasn't going to start with these, but immediately it popped out. Someone may be looking you up at the moment, researching you, studying you, getting info on you. And under that, it is spiritual hater. So some of you guys could have a spiritual hater. Hates on your spiritual light, magic, and power. So that was off the rip, and I was just picking these up. I didn't know which cards I was gonna start with today. But that just came out on the rip with just the pickup, okay? Looking you up in spiritual hater. Okay, well, I'm going to leave those out there because I'm going to get back to those. But when I was doing the pre-shuffle, I was feeling like patch. I kept hearing patch. So some of you guys could be coming out of a roughy patch. Somebody could be trying to patch things over with you or smooth you over. I feel like real breadcrumb energy, okay? Somebody trying to give your ass crumbs, collective, okay? Whether it be a job, a person, or something. Somebody's trying to bird feed your ass. And that's just what it is. That's current energy. So all my other cards up here have been pre-shuffled. We'll see. These ones have not. So I just want to get some angel guided messages and numbers out here to start with. You could be seeing angel numbers 333. 333 is 9, so an ending. But after a new ending, but then that comes with 9. So I guess that breadcrumb ass offer, or somebody sitting on you, feeding you breadcrumbs until I feel like you may be receiving an offer. So they've been bird feeding you, waiting to make a move. That you have divine guidance. Okay. Thank you. Current energy for the collective and myself, Holy Spirit, I thank you for allowing me to open the roads, to communicate, to bring clarity to people and their situations, including myself. I thank my archangels for their protection. I thank my ancestors for all messages received on this platform. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Opening guided messages. I'm feeling compelled. 1717. Self-reliance. Okay, you're being called upon to rely on self. Okay, time has come to rely on your knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition, collective. Okay, you have an important soul mission and life purpose. Leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. So things are being revealed. You're asked to follow yourself. Lean in on self. You have the answers. Just go within. I did see inner child and grief in another deck, and I feel like some of you guys, there's maybe someone in the collective that this resonates with, that is doing some work or grieving over inner childhood issues, or coming to the realization that some stuff might still exist. I don't think I'm supposed to take all those, but just take it. So growth, you have angel numbers 1010. Some of you guys could be seeing angel numbers 1010 for growth. Okay, you are growing. And it says don't allow negative emotions to fester. If you are feeling frustrated, angry, or hurt, for example, just acknowledge that instead of fighting your feelings. Go with them and work with them. Then the true healing can really begin. And I felt like I had some situations come up this week, collective, where I was kind of projecting, to be honest. And I was projecting, my insecurities or, insecurities that I may still be experiencing that I thought I was healed by, but obviously I wasn't because they were arising. So we have 555 and change out the deck. I'm going to put these back. I feel like those were the two that I was meant to have. Okay. So we'll just see what's out there. But yeah, I was projecting. I found myself projecting. And I really had to go and tell myself, like, oh, you're not as healed as you thought you were. So there may be some in there that thought they were healed and they were ready to move on. And yeah, you're kind of having some stuff. I feel like some residual stuff is kind of like coming up, and you're like, ooh, I still have that laying dormant. Yes, you did, Bookie Butts. Okay, so let's not forget we have spiritual hater and looking you up. Okay, what is the spiritual hater about and looking you up? Okay, why is spiritual hater and looking you up? Who's looking the collective up? What's going on at this time? Holy Spirit, archangels. What's going on at this time for the collective and myself? And I'm getting ready for bed. So, y'all, it's late where I'm at. Is yeah, need to do a release. A release. Okay? Somebody that you have released. This may be the person that may be looking you up and hating on your growth. Okay? Because we did have angel numbers 1010 out the deck with growth. So, you could have somebody being a spiritual hater. It could be somebody in a spiritual community that may be challenging your growth or challenging your abilities, or someone that you have released, okay, that may be projecting this energy that I feel like it's kind of been going out, a little stagnant energy. What else? Yeah, soulmate. So we have a soulmate. Some of you guys could be receiving new partnerships, or this could be a partner. This could be an ex-partner. They could be hating on a new union you're coming into, whether it be an actual relationship or just a relationship with yourself, okay? Whatever type of new partnership. Some of you guys are meeting people and you're asking God, is this your soulmate? There could be someone of the same-sex community out here, okay? And shadow work, okay? Didn't I say it was some stuff that came up for me where I was projecting? So some of you guys may need to go back in and do some shadow work. There could be something around drinking and shadow work, okay? You might be overindulging while you're feeling these feelings during the shadow work, okay? You're being urged to use your outer strength. You're being encouraged. That might be why you have this spiritual hater, okay? Somebody you reject. Somebody you rejected because you see rejection is right there on the card. New opportunities. So yeah, you could be being hated on just for your new opportunities, for these new gifts you could have received from the Most High True God in the universe and ancestors, okay? It could be somebody that's unable to create. They feel like you're very creative. This could be somebody that has some type of creative block right now that might be hating on you, okay? Somebody, and it says, look at the big picture. I don't know if that's for you or for the person that's having the spiritual block. They're not looking at the big picture as they're projecting all these negativity, negative thoughts, and really stagnant energy. And then find an oracle. So somebody, and this is in reverse, somebody may have gone to see someone, or somebody's third eye chakra could be blocked. Somebody may not have psychic abilities. That's why they're hating. That's why they're a spiritual hater. They do not have the gifts that you have, okay? You don't have the gifts that they don't have the gifts that you have. And yeah, there's a comparison. They're comparing themselves to you, okay? Whoever this person is, okay? Whoever this person is, they're projecting. They don't have the gifts that you have. Okay, what else for the collective and myself? Anything else? I'm about to move on. You Holy Spirit. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So out the deck, we have building homes. Some of you guys could be working on your home right now. Thinking about creating a home with a new person, maybe the soulmate energy. So you're working on self, you're staying quiet, you're bringing your family dynamics back together, okay? Somebody Sneaky, sneaky, okay? So be careful. Whoever this motherfucker is, excuse my language, with this spiritual hater, I feel like they're the ones that's being in this sneaky and deceptive energy, okay? Sneaky and deceptive energy. So in the middle, you have inner strength, and at the bottom, you have rest, okay? I feel like that those are for you. You are to rest. You are supposed to use your inner strength. You're not supposed to go out, and even if you know who this person is, or you have any type of insight on who they may be, you are not to even engage. I feel like you are disengaged. That's why there's so many projections coming your way. And that they're trying to send out this stagnant energy. Yeah, union and power. I feel like you have this with this soulmate energy. Angel numbers 23 could be significant, okay? And under that, and that was with Sebek energy. And then we have, and angel numbers 23 was on that. And angel number 27 with Setet, fruitfulness. You're being seen for fruitfulness, okay? Fruitfulness, Setet energy. And meditation. Some of you guys might be called to meditate. Okay? Might be called to meditate. Anything else? Come back to this deck. I think I'm being told to come back to this deck. Okay? I'll come back to it. So yeah, you're being called to meditate. Tell me more about the spiritual hater. Okay. Do that. I'm obedient. Tell me more about this spiritual hater. Please and thank you. Who's looking you up? Who's looking the collective up at this time? What does the collective need to know? Who's the spiritual hater? Past life echoes. This could be somebody from your past life echoes. But if you remember me saying in the beginning of the reading that I was projecting on someone due to the simple fact that I thought I was healed from some things that I obviously was not. So past life echoes is out here. Some connections or feelings feel like echoes from the past. So this could be someone from your past. Okay. Tell me more. Somebody who had their ego crushed because ego is in the reverse. Interactions are forcing you to confront your own ego. I feel like this is somebody, whoever this spiritual hater is, because who is the spiritual hater? And why are they hating? They had their ego crushed. And it could be somebody from your past physical world or past spiritual. Okay, from a different realm. Anything else? Excuse me. Spiritual part. See what we got. Okay. We have double standards. Different people are held to different standards. That's in reverse. I feel like somebody is not trying to be accountable for their actions. Okay. Quiet contentment, simple companionship brings you peace and satisfaction. And I feel like that's the energy we're in, collective. You're in, whoever this is going to resonate with. And that's why you have meditation out here. Because you're being called to meditate in the simple things, just going back to the basics, building in your own home, tidying up your own space, okay? Tying up loose ends. And yeah, new perspective. Someone helps you see things from a new perspective. That could be that new soulmate energy that you have coming in, collective, okay? It could be self. It could be one of your spirit guides bringing you this new perspective. And you're being encouraged by your spirit team to trust in the process, okay? Trust the progress of the relationship. Don't rush for answers. So some of you guys are starting new relationships, whether it's with a job or a person or yourself. Trust the process. Give yourself grace. What else? I don't know what those are. An offer. You may be receiving an offer, whether it be in a relationship or for a job. That might be why you got the spiritual hater. And then these three popped out as well. So you got drama starter. Okay. The spiritual hater is a drama starter. Okay. Supportive circle. Okay. You're being supported. I feel like they are not. Your spirit team, the ancestors, the most true high God, they're not supporting this person. That's why we have supportive circle in reverse and drifting apart. So this could have been somebody from your past, somebody you've part ways with that you're no longer in contact with, is the one being a spiritual hater. Tell me more. Why did you drift away from this person? Collective, person, place, or entity. Why did you drift away? What caused the separation? Crossing paths. A destined encounter is about to happen between you and someone. I feel like someone could be forcing this, or you could be coming into your person, coming to meet your person. Yeah, somebody wants you back. So it's definitely somebody from your past that's doing all these projections. They want you back, and it's in the reverse. That means it's a no for you, okay? Be careful, because somebody has a hidden agenda. Double crossed. You may face betrayal being double crossed, okay? Whoever this person is, they pretend to be fine in your face. They play in your face and pretend to be fine, right? But they're in this old sneaky ass double-crossed energy. That's why we have sneaky out on the board in the other cards, okay? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else for the collective and myself? Thank you. Don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. Yeah, protect your heart. You're being encouraged to protect your heart. Guard your emotions to avoid hurt. So be careful, collective, okay? Because this could turn into a circle of drama, okay? A circle of drama. Your social circle is full of dramatic changes. So full of drama, whoever this could be, keeping up appearances and acting like everything is fine. So that's in the deck again as well. That's being that's coming up clarification. Okay? Keeping up appearances. Wasn't it pretending I showed you pretending to be fine? Okay? Yeah, somebody could be sending you mixed signals at this time. Okay, collective? Somebody could be sending you mixed signals. And over here we have the cold shoulder. This is somebody you've kicked out, your energy, collective. Okay, and they may be spinning the block on you. They may be coming back around. Okay, 17:52 on the clock. Someone could be coming back around with that spin the block energy, trying to give you that old ran down ass game. Okay, whether it be a company or a person, somebody's trying to spin the block and come back and play in your face, and they pretending like y'all cool. That's what it is. They pretending like y'all cool. Like everything, everything is everything. But really, they got a hidden ass agenda. They on bullshit. They really wait for your crops to come in. Okay? Could be a Libra at the bottom of the deck, or Libra somewhere in their chart. Tell me more. Yeah, somebody could be coming back to ask you out on a date, is what I heard. Wholeness. Okay. Under that, we have Cancerian energy. Let's see. But you have protection. Divine protection from your ancestors. Mayheen energy is present. You are protected. Libra still at the bottom of the deck. So somebody could have Libra aspected somewhere in their charts. Could be a Libra. You could be seeing angel numbers 444. Saturn. Let me get my card. So we got Saturn that fell out. Okay. Saturn is out the deck. Angel numbers 19. Somebody's birthday could be on the 19th, okay? Somebody could be born on August 19th, to be specific, okay? Oh, I got it everywhere but in here. Hold on, y'all. I got something. Capricorn. So Saturn could be Capricorn energy. Somebody could have Capricorn in their charts, okay? So Capricorn is earth sign energy. Any more zodiac signs? Turn into the 3 more zodiac. Any more zodiac? Zodiacs. Please, give me zodiacs. Give me zodiacs. Death and rebirth. You're being seen for your death and your rebirth. Transformation. Osiris energy. Somebody could be born in June. Hope. We have a newt, 22, and the angel numbers 4 could be seen. And we have the sun, fire sign energy could be present, okay? And earth. I just said earth was out here with Capricorn energy. So yeah, this could be pertaining to an earth sign. You may be an earth sign. Earth sign could be the spiritual hater, okay? Creation. We have creation in the middle of the deck. And passion, right? Like I said, you're being seen for that. That might be why there's being a spiritual hater and sending this energy your way, okay? Playing on your top, being crazy, okay? Yeah, nose itching, okay? Knight of Wands, yeah, somebody could be, projecting some shit. Feel like it's somebody immature. I don't know if I necessarily want to work with these cards today. Anything else for the collective and myself? Yeah, who's being a spiritual hater and why? Why? I got to put 1752 into the comments when I look up the spiritual meaning. But yeah, you being urged to guard yourself. Okay? We all going to deal with people. Okay? Here we got Knight of Wands again with the hell. It was just like this hangman energy, right? Somebody don't want you to be able to, I feel like somebody is stuck. Somebody did something immature and they're stuck in it, right? They wanted you stuck, right? Yeah, but you're moving on to calmer waters, okay? 6 of Swords, you're moving on to calmer waters. Okay, and also you can perceive this as someone's been caught. That's why you're under protection. Ancestors see it, the Most High True God see it, but you're being sailed off to calmer waters. Okay, there's going to be a celebration. You could be coming into a new community. Okay? Yeah. You're going to reap your rewards. You're going to... Oh, fruitful. We have fruitful come out here. So, yeah. Your harvest is crops is coming in, okay? Yep. Ten of Pentacles. Okay? Munyan. Some of y'all about to receive y'all munyan, okay? And it could be somebody sitting. You see this person sitting? Could be somebody. You see this man sitting right here, sitting and watching your money. Okay, that could be that hater sitting and watching you receive. Right? Mad because they did bad work. Okay. They're not being seen. They're not getting any recognition. Right? That's why we have toil and labor in reverse. Okay. They did bad work. Okay. Yeah. You're receiving structure and balance. It's a lot of pentacles out here. Again, this could be an earth sign doing all this projection. Okay, four of pentacles. The structure and balance could be coming towards your money. More pentacles. Okay, an offer is being made, but we already had that come out with saying in the cards that an offer was about to be made. You could be receiving equal give and take, as above and so below. Okay. You're doing the work, so there's about to be an offer. And again, I can't stress it enough. it could be very well a earth sign. Somebody could have earth heavily aspected in your chart, and I'm really hearing Taurus outside of the Capricorn. But those are both things with rams, okay? And also bound to something. The Capricorn is devil-like energy, okay? Bound to something. Yes, there's been a meeting, and they're talking about more pentacles, 3 of pentacles underneath, right? There's meetings that are taking place, right? Because they're worried about your new beginning. You're in this new full-like energy, okay? This could be a female, hence is why we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Spirit guide said, ain't that the truth? You have the Magician. You're able to alchemize and move this energy around, okay? You're being seen as the star, okay? I'm trying to cover my card. The star, you're in this star-like energy, okay? Your light is flickering, okay? And I feel like this 8 of Wands is like this in reverse because that shit is returned to sender, okay? Can't make this shit up. The shit is returned to sender. And now they ask, it's 5 of Pentacles left out in the cold. Heavy fucking earth sign energy. They wanted you bound to something, but it's not gonna work, okay? Beat, beat, toot, toot. Okay? You're unstuck, collective. 2603 on the clock. So I got 2 numbers to look up. I'm going to put it in my comments. Again, don't forget to hit that like button. Tap in with Queen. Again, welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you, Bookie Butts. Okay? Yeah. They thought they had the shit in the bag. Okay? They thought they were skilled. Okay? Because they've done this type of work before. This could be some sort of practitioner. This could be somebody doing closet ass magic in the closet, behind the dark, however you want to do it. Fucking bathroom sink magic, okay? Mirror magic, okay? Somebody projecting their negative ass thoughts, even if they just trying to telepathically send them to you. These are things that they've done before, and that shit ain't working, collective, okay? This was left on the table, and why? Final messages for the collective and myself. Positive messages. Where we can send the collective off. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Final messages. So yeah, whoever this is, collective, protect yourself. Do your cleansings. If there's some things you're still holding on to, release them, okay? And rest is still at the bottom in reverse. Because whoever this mofo is, they ain't getting no rest. But you're being encouraged by your spirit team to get rest, okay? Anything else off this deck for the collective and myself? Ooh, clear. Clear. That's what I heard. Clear. Clear. Okay. Some of y'all ancestors is doing scans on these folks, okay? Yeah, solitude. You're in your solitude space, which is okay. Be healthy in your space, collective. Yeah, you're being seen as a boss, okay? A boss. I feel like whoever this is, they indulge in some bullshit. They feeling it. They might try to spin the block on you, collective, but be wise. Use your intuition and your discernment when it comes to dealing with people from your past. Even if their energy seems familiar, it could be a brand new person. I don't know why I'm supposed to tell you that. It could be a brand new person, but their energy feel hella familiar, okay? So use your discernment. Reflection, that's what that inner shadow work I told you I seen. So you could be seeing angel number 666. You could be seeing angel numbers 12 or the number 3. But I think I said 333. Okay, and change. It popped up again. Okay, 555 change. Let's get you some words of encouragement out here. I haven't used this deck in a while. Let me see what I got. Give me what you got for a pork chop. Yeah, somebody was trying to bird feed you, not to watching. You done moved on, collective, got on about your business. Now somebody's sitting and watching and projecting their nasty thoughts and watching you. Be a spiritual guru. Okay? Dope shit. Collective. Dope. Final messages for the collective and myself. All right. You are worthy, you are deserving, you are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you, collective, and go out and claim the life you have dreamt of. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. Today's Soul Action Collective. For a big goal or dream, you have to ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? So if you're manifesting a soulmate, partnership, equal give and take from employers, spouses, okay? You have to really believe in your heart that you deserve it, okay? You have to claim that wholeheartedly and hold that. Hold on to your faith. No more waiting. No more waiting. There will never be a good enough time is now. If you're thinking about starting a project, start it. Okay? Adopt an abundant mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all your problems. It is impossible to be fearless and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our hearts, and changes our state. Okay? So keep that in mind. Thanks for coming to Tune In with Queen. I love you. Ciao.